I'm WT Block's son, and I created the Facebook page for my father uh, that you see on the screen now. In 1998, I created his first website, uh, WTBlock.com, and more recently, I created a second domain called WTBlock.org to make his work available to as many people as possible. One thing you'll notice about the websites is there are no ads. This is not about making money. It's strictly to make his work available to as many people as possible. Sadly, like everybody else, there's uh, a clock running out, and eventually I won't be here to maintain these domains. And I had in the back of my mind, how can I perpetuate this? I donated all of my web pages to the Nederland Library, and they graciously agreed to publish on their website, which there's a link on the Facebook page about that. And the website itself is, it's been in place now for almost 25 years. If you look at the guest book, at the first entry is back in 1998, excuse me. There we go. And the first entry was on June 17th, 1998. I eventually had to stop maintaining the guest book because of all the spam. So I cut that off in 2011. The reason I'm here is that it did occur to me that there is a way I can perpetuate his work. His books, for example, have been uh, they haven't. His second book was published in 1987. I actually have a blurb on it on the Facebook page. He wrote this over a period of about a year and donated all the proceeds to the Port Neches Library. And I've had lots of requests to get a copy of the book, but it's been out of print now for more than a quarter of a century. And I did make some agreements with people to let them publish and without expecting any enumeration back from them. And unfortunately, that never happened. So yesterday, I decided to try something different. I decided to scan one of his books and then publish it on Kindle. Uh, there is money involved with Kindle, so it kind of went against my philosophy of making money off of his work, but that certainly wasn't the point. My reason for picking Kindle was because that will go on even when I'm not here. And I wanted to create this video to make people aware that it exists and to get your feedback and find out if this is something that you would like to see me pursue further. I'm currently running a copy of the book on the Kindle on a PC, the Windows app, and I thought I would just show you quickly some of the advantages of this. There's a table of contents, so you can go directly to chapters like that. There is I've got my video in the way here. There's an index, so you can look up people that way, like a traditional book. All of my father's research is published in the endnotes at the end. You can go to a search and type in somebody's name, and it'll find all the references to that person in the book for you very quickly. You can also do something like go to a page and search for something that you highlight on the page. The index would be a good example of that. I can take this person here, for example, and then search this book. and find the references to that person. And you see it's highlighted here. The other thing is that you can create notes and flashcards over here on the right. And you see the instructions. It's relatively simple to do that. And so, all in all, there are some advantages to having the electronic media instead of the physical book. But the biggest reason is the physical book is just not available. I searched for it on Amazon, and the hard copy book is listed on Amazon for $600, and there's only one of them. So this makes it available, and it guarantees that it will be available long after I'm not here. And that is the essential goal here, is to make sure that my father's work is available uh, for as long as possible. And that's really all I had to say. Please message me on the Facebook page if you have any feedback about this. And if there's another book in his library of publications that you would like to see, if I get enough requests, I will take that on. And I'd just like to make one other comment. I didn't know anything about publishing books on Kindle until yesterday. After I scanned the book, I started looking into it, and it was very easy to do. If you're inclined to publish a book yourself, they make it extremely easy. And thanks for listening.